Vaseegara என் நெஞ்சினிக்க உன் பொன்மடியில் தூங்கினால் போதும். The first thing that we notice about this song is the tone of the voice, right? It's a very unique tone that has been used and very different from a lot of other film songs that we hear. In many film songs, the female voice would have a very high pitch and we would be using a lot of head voice to sing those songs. But here we are using a very comfortable chest voice and we are also trying to explore the lower notes as well. Now just because we are using our chest voice doesn't mean that we are going to use a very bold and strong voice like Vaseegara. We are not going to do that, right? That will not match with the feel of the song. So if you want to bring that feel of the song, we have to control the projection of our voice. So it has to sound like Vaseegara. That's all. So even though I have a more powerful voice, even though I can project more, I am controlling myself. So that is the first thing you have to understand. Unless you control your voice and unless you bring in that soft and gentle tone to your voice, you will not be able to convey the feel of the song. Vaseegara. There is a slight vibrato there. Vaseegara. Right? We are not singing it very plain like Vaseegara. That sounds really dry, very monotonous. Only if we give that slight vibrato. Vaseegara. Then the next part. En nenjinikka. So here also the notes are plain, but while connecting one note to another, you have to give a smooth connection. En nenjinikka un ponmadiyil thoonginal podum. That's a beautiful line, isn't it? Let's break it down. Un ponmadiyil. So this is full of glides. Un ponmadiyil. Il. So in the end there is a bigger glide. Thoonginal. Okay. Thoonginal podum. Magagari. That is a briga. Podum. So when you sing it faster, it becomes Un ponmadiyil thoonginal podum. The next line has a similar tune. Ade kanam en kannuranga mun janmangalin ekangal theerum. Okay, so observe the flow between the words. Ade kanam. So the ending has to again get faded out. We should not leave it very abruptly like Ade kanam. So that bold voice should not come. It has to be a faded out voice. Ade kanam en kannuranga. So here also we are fading out. We are not ending like en kannuranga. We are not giving that full sound, right? En kannuranga mun janmangalin ekangal theerum. Then comes the next line, which is also very beautiful. Naan நேசிப்பதும் சுவாசிப்பதும் உந்தயவால்தானே. So here we are going deeper and deeper into the lower octaves. So all the more you have to control the intensity of your voice, because usually we have a tendency when we are going into the lower notes, we push our voice a little more. We try to bring a lot of power. So we have to consciously avoid that. Naan. So here also gentle voice. Naan நேசிப்பதும். Okay, there's a grace note here. நேசிப்பதும் dum. So very quickly we have to pass through that note. நேசிப்பதும் சுவாசிப்பதும். Here also there is a grace note. சுவாசிப்பதும் dum. Okay. உந்தயவால்தானே. See what happened there? So first we are coming to a very low note, right? Undayaval pa. So from there we are going all the way to re pa re. Okay? Undayaval da. Okay? So we are going till re. Then dani. So there is a quick movement of notes there. Da. Da. So what's happening there? I'll slow it down for you. Da. Re Garisa, Re Garisa. So the Garisa is really fast, right? Try it using Akar. Ah. You see that Garisa quickly sounds like a vibration. Ah. So when we sing it very fast, it comes out like a vibration. So that's what's happening here. Undayavaldani. And the next part has a similar tune. Yengugiren, thengugiren, unninaival nani nan. So here also the same thing is happening. Nani, re garisa. Okay, so there alone we make it very fast. But each of those notes has to be heard clearly, even if you're singing at a very fast pace. Now moving on to the verse. Now the verse is in a different range of notes, right? Earlier we were singing the lower notes, we were going into the lower octave and touching a very low note. But now in the verse we are going to start with the middle notes and then it's going to go higher. So you have to be mentally prepared for it so that your voice is able to handle it. So make sure you have done a good warm-up before you start singing this song. Adai mazhai varum adil nanaivome. So this is a beautiful set of glides and finally it ends with a briga. Okay, so let me slow it down for you so that you can notice the glides. Adai mazhai, see, mazhai varum adil. So each time it's gliding like that. Adil nanai vome. So there is a briga. Vome magagari. Similar briga as we sang earlier. Okay. Adai mazhai varum adil nanai vome. Kulir kaichalod sneham. So here initially the notes are plain, right? Kulir kaichal. So these notes are plain, but we have to give a bit of vibrato. Kulir kaichal. Okay, so that volume modulation has to be there. Kulir kaichalod. So from there the strong briga has to come. Kulir kaichalod sneham. Again that is just a glide. Sneham oru porvaikul iru thookam. So this phrase is full of glides, so it requires a lot of voice control because usually our voice has the tendency to sharply move from one note to another. So you have to control your voice so that you are doing the glide slowly. Oru porvaikul iru thookam. That much of control has to be there in your voice. Then the next line. Kulu kulu poigal solli ennai velvai. So this is a small variation. Ennai. So the ennai goes higher. Ennai. And then there is a briga. Velvai. Magagari. Ennai velvai. So when we connect it, Kulu kulu poigal solli ennai velvai. Adu therindum kooda anbe. So here again there are two parts. Adu therindum, that is relatively plain. Then kooda, briga. Magagaga, kooda, anbe. So this is a glide. Anbe, manamadayetan. So here the first part has plain notes. Manamadaye. And the second part, tan, tan. That is a briga. Okay, so let's slow it down. Tan, pamamari, tan. When we make it faster, it becomes tan, tan. So the faster you sing, it sounds again like a vibration. Manamadayetan. Edirparkum. Again control your voice and do a gradual glide here. Edirparkum. Next we come to the part which goes into the higher notes. So mentally prepare yourself that some high notes are coming because sometimes when we are not mentally prepared, we may not use the right technique to sing and our vocal cords kind of get very shocked when we suddenly try to hit high notes. Okay, so just be mentally prepared that it is coming and get more into your head voice. Engeyum. So this is again gliding notes, but you have to be clear with the notes. Engeyum. So we are gliding from pa, sa, pa. So starting from pa, going up to sa and coming back to pa again. Engeyum. Then pogamal. Now again we are starting from pa only, but we are going one step higher. We are going till re. Pa, re, pa. So again we are coming back. Pogamal. Okay, so the first glide was engeyum, pogamal. You see the difference? Because the topmost note has changed. Now one important thing you have to remember is when you are gliding into the higher note, you should make sure that you don't end up shouting. So it should not sound like engeyum, pogamal. So don't push your throat and try to sing like that. Okay, we are going to use our head voice, and when we go into the higher notes, we are going to reduce our volume. We are not going to increase the volume. Okay, so just observe this. Engeyum. So see how my lower note was more strong, but my higher note, the volume came down, right? Engeyum. Similarly, the next line. Pogamal. So I am trying to reduce the volume as I go high, but I am trying to maintain the power in my voice. Engeyum, pogamal, dinam veettileye. So this is the final glide. Dinam veettileye. So here we are making a bigger jump, right? From pa to ga. So now we are going all the way to ga. Earlier we went only till re, right? So pa, ga. But there is a smaller glide before that, like dinam veetti. We are not directly gliding, we are not singing dinam veetti. We are not jumping like that, right? So we are doing dinam veettileye. So there is a small glide and then we go to that highest note. Dinam veettileye. And also notice that small jerks in the voice that we are giving. Veettileye, leye, nee vendum. So here again have control over your ending notes, because the ending note is closing up, right? Nee vendum. You are closing your mouth towards the end. So make sure you hit the note properly. Sila samayam vilayattai. So now we are descending. So all this while we have been going up and up and up. So now we are nicely coming down. Sila samayam. So those are plain notes. Sila samayam. So no gliding. Vilayattai. This is having a glide. Vilayattai. Unnadai kulle. So that is a small style element that is introduced here, right? Unnadai kulle naan vendum. So we are just hitting one high note very quickly. That is what is happening. Adai kulle naan vendum. So all those small points are like hitting a high note and coming back. Hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know in the comments as to which song you would like me to cover next. And if you are looking to work on your musical journey, if you want to take your singing to the next level, please join VoxGuru's live Carnatic curriculum. You know, most of the techniques that I have shared with you through this song, I have actually learned them in my Carnatic journey. All the brigas, the voice modulations, the gamakams, all of that I have gathered experience through my Carnatic journey. Nobody has taught me how to sing this particular song, right? I have listened to the song and I have myself learnt it. So how did I understand all these techniques? It is because I have had a long journey in Carnatic music. So if you are interested in developing your voice, developing a lot of maturity, and also sharpening your ear for music so that you also become very independent, you know, whenever you listen to a song, immediately you should be able to sing it, right? So if you want to develop that ability, please put in that time and effort in a proper Carnatic foundation. So to join us, just drop us a WhatsApp message. I've shared the link in the description. So say hi and we will get back to you. We will understand what is your musical experience, and accordingly we will suggest what is the right place for you to start from. Okay, so let us work together and take your singing to the next level.